Okay, we're going to show you how to cover the soft side of your foundations, and it's going to be super nice and super easy. And this is going to make a lot of these roof bunkers much more viable because, as you can see, we have our HQM foundations there that normally you would just be able to soft side to get into some of these roof bunkers. But on this one, it doesn't even matter anyway because we have this style of roof bunker where you can do this one, and then you would just demolish this within the 10-minute timer. But again, we'll show you how to do it for some other roof bunkers. It only does work with square foundations, not triangles. And you do have to keep in mind, it doesn't work with normal like raised foundation stability bunkers because it gives stability to the high foundations. So those bunker floors will stick. But again, it's super nice and super easy. And this is doable on official Face Punch vanilla server. So if you're getting it red errors, you're doing it wrong. All right, so you're just gonna start with a low square with a 2 half walls on one corner like this, and then you do a square floor like this. And then put 2 square floors out like this, and when you do a square foundation here, you may not be 2 blue like I'm right here. You may be 2 red or 1 blue and 1 red. In any case, usually it's 1 blue and 1 red. If you're on 1 red, you're just gonna build out triangles like this and wrap around. And then you'll be able to place the foundation off of here when you look back at it from off of that angle. Then the other one you should just be able to snap in like that. You may be able to snap them both, but you'll be able to see the weird glitchy pattern, as you can see here when you start moving on all the shifty foundations. And then once you do that, the first upgrade when you look down will be the foundation, and you can upgrade them from the inside as well. So this is going to be the tip corner of our 4x4. So this is going to be our roof bunker here, and this will be our 2x2. And then we could finish out our 4x4 pattern here just to make sure our terrain is good and stable. And then this can be our 2x2 right here. And this is the nice and easy starter base. And you can upgrade the inside right here. We'll go straight to sheet metal. I could do this one stone, and then the top one right here will be stone. Upgrade that, and it does not look as great until you go HQM, because HQM has a shallower hitbox, so it makes those other floors really stick out. And then you can just go ahead and upgrade everything here, just like that, and you have your nice 4x4 starter. And that one's going to be able to give you a nice roof bunker if you just go in here like this. And that's a permanent upgrade right there. You don't have to worry about it. You can go ahead and upgrade more. Soft siding is not possible. And getting in, breaking those foundations, that one's kind of vulnerable. But again, it's not soft sidable. And you could upgrade everything here to HQM. And that would just be a diabolical 4x4 just like that to get that started with. And you can do it on some other foundation pattern, but again, it's not going to be that nice because if you upgraded these HQM and then you covered them like this floor right here is going to be stability from those within the foundation, so it's not going to break. Again, double stone where everything is like stone grade right in the beginning, and that is like super important. That way they can't just like regularly pick down into your foundations. All right, I went ahead and rejoined the server just so I could hopefully get an error when we go ahead and start it, just how you would on a normal server one more time, just to go ahead and do the full build. And it's gonna be super nice and super easy. You're gonna start with 1 low square wherever you're at, and then 2 half walls, 3 square floors like this. And usually you're gonna have 1 red, 1 blue, just like this. Very nice. Looks like joining the server. Reset whatever this is, and again, it works on official Face Punch servers. And whichever one you have blue, you're just gonna spam until you get that. Should be able to get it on one angle as you're just up here, but if not, don't worry about it. You're just gonna have to build out and around like this. And then right here should be able to turn blue. And if not, you do want to do both sides like this. And when you look out on this one specifically, from this angle, this is the weird angle that you get. Right here. And sometimes on this one, you need to place this square one right here. So we're gonna need this one low. And then back out here. And then that's how you resolve that error if you get that error, if you're not all blue. And then this is your 2x2 that your starter is. It's the tip of your 4x4. And here's your whole 4x4. Just like that. And then we're going to go ahead and place our TC. And everything here. And you just want this as like a nice starter base, and then and do everything here like this. And then when you go ahead and upgrade these right here, you can do the foundations from the side to HQM first. That's what you kind of want to do the most. So go ahead and demolish these triangles. You don't need these anymore. Don't be outside with HQM. And demolish these triangles. You don't need them with the low ones anymore. We want 3 high triangles in twig right here. And then you could do a temporary jump up to get up on your stuff. Then we could upgrade everything here, top, and do that twice to stone. He's going to be twice, 2 of them right there. That'll be foundation and floor. And we can still access everything there, so we're just going to wrap everything stone. And do this. 3 triangles on each side. Standard 4x4 stuff. And then you want your bunker right here, want the full wall, and you could upgrade the foundation. And then you want your roof right here. And then you could place this here, upgrade it, leave, demolish it. Just like that. And then I like to do just a single door here, like this. And then you want peaks in front of your exit, not your exit in front of your core exit. And then you want your exit over here. And we're just going to mirror that. Don't worry, these will be blocked with building blocks, and you can't sneak in there. Just like to do single floor, base floor entrance here since we have high foundations. And you can just do one of these very simple 4x4s. Just like this, and we'll go ahead and repeat that right here. And then when you are ready to expand for your 4x4, we're just going to do very simple stuff here again. Go ahead and do full walls up like this, all the way around. And then you want half walls up here. And a frame like that. And then we want these brutalist, obviously, for the great advantage. Missed that one there. And then and when you're ready to expand, this is all going to be full pancake layer here. So we just want a full layer right here, and then 2 walls like this and 2 walls like this. And you want that on your jump up side, so that's going to be our jump up side. So we want like this. Stone those. And you could sheet metal these actually because you won't be able to access them anymore. And then you could do 2 sheet metals right here. And then you just have a pancake layer for your mini little room bedrooms thing here. And you have your mini little bedroom just like this. And then you can do one of these here. It's not supposed to fall in there. And one of these here. This half walls and a window for a peak right here. And this is above your ramp peaks on each side. At this point, you can do a trick up right here, but keep in mind you just want the front one. That way we could still add our honeycomb right here to this wall later. Don't want the front frame, but you could add a Patrico right here. And I like to do floors in full half, just like this. Make sure that frame is just on the front again so we don't compromise our square corner honeycomb. And that was just another little intermittent thing. Again, repeat this on the other side. Just like that. Then on our jump ups out here, this is not supposed to be at the opposite side one. And that's easily pick outable, but we're in demolish timer and that was just an accident. And it's super easy. It's a 4x4. And you just go ahead and make whatever 4x4 style you want here. I like to seal this one up just to have an exit right here. This one stops right here into the peaks. Like this. And then we want our frames here. And 3 triangles like this on each side. And I put one in there. That's not supposed to be in there. It could be like this for our tier 3. And then you can go ahead and put frame, window, very standard 4x4 stuff. I don't do any of the ladder hatches here because we have the jump ups on the roof ramps right there and in the hallways. We already have 4 jump ups. And repeat all of this on each side. Again, that's a 1-story double door frame, 2 windows, but we need to put a half wall there first. Twig, upgrade that. Just like that, very nice old school style competitive 2x2, and then you just use the jungle right here on the windows, and it gives like this the greatest like easy. Of course, it's easy to destroy, but of course, this thing is not built for offlines anyway, and it's very nice and very easy. It's only 100 wood. Do it right here in stone. Snaps right on those windows, incredibly easy like that. That took like 2,000 wood. And go ahead and repeat the jump ups like this. And again, these ones just go straight to the shooting floor here and don't go to the roof. And you can do, I do a half bar here for a barrel in the code version, like that. And we're gonna repeat that, full walls here. And then we want to half bar right there, like this. Half wall over here, that way we can jump up to the bottom of that. Look around in here. Oh, looks like I did that wrong. My apologies. Window. That's what it is. Don't do the 4x4 jump ups that much. It's window on window. Then a half wall right here. Correct. Okay. That way we have our peak here, and then this is our giant jump over here, and that's under our bed. Very nice. Not that easy, but very nice. Not a 4x4 doer, usually. So everything up here for your full 4x4, you just want the 2 jump up sides. And these are going to be your 3 peak sides over here. And 4 window sides. And go ahead and repeat this correctly on this side. So we want double door right here. Single door, sorry. And window. Triangle floor jump up. 2 double doors right here to jump up. On your window to peek in. And a single door right here. And then a half wall. And then wrap this around. And then seal this up. Window over here. Pancake above your mini bedroom area. That single door right there, where you be able to make this jump, and then you could do window, vending machine. Seal this up. Now we can do a triangle frame, triangle roof, and then you make the 2 center ones, the 2 center ones sheet metal, and then you don't get the crazy roofs. Tell I need to do this in the online or not. I like those though, it's really quick and easy to do. And then you just do a ramp right here. Outward squares. And then on these, you want inward unskinned or outward unskinned stone roofs. Specifically on those, you can skin everything else. We want those unskinned for that big gap. And then I like to do a wood roll right here for easy jump ups. And you can put chicken coops and beehives here, and you could jump up here and look at people. Here, put your vending machine again. Upgrade everything. Super crazy, nice, competitive 4x4. And then you can just do your honeycomb here. Again, we didn't do the Patrico on this side by accident. Put 1 frame on the outside. Almost thought we were done there, but well, can go ahead and honeycomb the corner like this. And you should be able to do you need more Patrico for the top. You should need either a half wall or another full wall. Which in that case, you can do full wall or just frames, depending on how you want to do it. Because this one, we're going to need a half wall right here. And I think we need another half wall on most of these. We will do a half wall right here. Again, this is for our Patrico, so it is kind of rough. But we want to stack out these half walls right here. And then we can double up on the Patrico frames here. You can do floors or frames. I like to do opposites, like this. And then you can do wood. So. And these roof pieces block this window. By the way, skin stone. Just like that. Again, super nice and super easy. You can make these shipping containers so it's not horrible to look at. And just like that, you have a nice, crazy 4x4 with unsoft-sidable, even at stone, at this level right here, stone foundations. If everything stone, will be very confused when the nakeds are trying to pick that out. Very nice and very easy.